game, the game of life. And in a game you win some, you lose some. But that don't mean the game is over. The hairs on my tail, yeah, life is on my tail. 4 quarters on the clock, and I will not be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today is Thursday, October 30th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. They really done a number on us. They pulled a fast one on us. They've done a number on us. They've worked us over. And a lot of us either didn't see it coming or saw it coming too late. I fit into that category. I saw it coming, but it was too late. They had already got the ball rolling. Before I go any further, let me tell y'all what I got planned if the Lord willing, the creek don't rise this weekend, especially tomorrow, which will be Friday, October 31st, Halloween. Something I haven't done since I was a child. Now, since I've had my son, I would take him trick-or-treating and let him dress up in his costume or whatever, and take him trick-or-treating as a tradition, because that's the way it was when I was a child. My mother would take me trick-or-treating. I would go with the neighbor or whatever, with all the little neighborhood kids. Y'all know trick-or-treating. So I would go trick-or-treating for him, not for me. I was like, that was, from when I was a child. So with what the state of the world right now, not knowing from day to day what trouble we're going to be facing, what trial, what tribulation, from day to day it changes up. But what you can guarantee that each day some bullshit coming. You just don't know what. And you're going to have to deal with the bullshit you've been dealing with, compounded with the new shit of the day. And it keep piling higher and higher and higher. So with the world and the state that it's in, I decided, you know what? What's coming down the road for us, and for me, and all of us, I can't do nothing about it. It's too late for us to stop the inevitable. The common pain and suffering. It's too late to stop it. All you can do is brace yourself for the impact. But we're crashing. If you're on a plane, you're in a car, on a ship, the ship sinking, or the plane, the plane crashing, or you see the car then swerved out the road and you about to crash. Ain't nothing you can do now but brace yourself. And try to absorb as much impact as you can, and hopefully you won't be hurt as bad as you brace yourself. But you're finna crash. It's too late to stop the crash. For us, it's too late. All I can tell y'all to do now is brace yourself. So, with that being said, I decided to do something I haven't done since I was a child. I'm going to take my son trick-or-treating, but I'm going to hit up some Halloween parties for myself. I got me a costume that I'm going to wear. I'm going all out. if I live to see it. For Halloween, Thanksgiving, to my family, I'm planning a big family gathering for Thanksgiving. Christmas, I'm gonna do it as big as I can. Even if it ain't nothing, just a family gathering and we sit around and just love on each other. I ain't got a lot of money to spend. But I'm giving my all to it. To make sure however much longer we got, including me, you, or the world, whatever, I'm gonna get the most out of it. Cause we ain't got much longer. Get the most out of it. At least that's what I'm gonna do. And before you Bible thumping Christians or whatever the hell y'all is, come on here talking about Halloween, that's the devil's holiday. This man, I don't believe like y'all believe. Do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. And I don't worship no devil. I worship the creator of the universe, God. That's a title. I don't know his name. Y'all gave him a name, Yahweh, whatever. Y'all call him a name. I call him a title. He's God. You never told me his name or her name or it name. I don't know. All I know is I'm dealing with something or somebody greater than me. That's all I know for a fact. Ain't no need of y'all come telling me your beliefs and what you think I should be doing, and I should be celebrating this and this or this or that. I'm getting dressed up. I'm finna live my life and enjoy it as much as I possibly can without this bullshit going on around us. You might as well. And if you want to do something, Christian, Bible thumper, there's thousands of people losing their job daily that need help. There are millions of people that are about to lose their assistance for food and shelter and what have you that need help. Don't worry about Big Ward's soul, whether I'm going to hell or heaven or not. There's bigger fish that you could be frying beside in my comment section telling me about Halloween or pagan holiday. Go help them people that need help. Leave me the hell alone. Now, if y'all haven't figured out, I'm tired. I quit. I give up. Not on life. That ain't what I mean. As in trying to figure out how we gonna fix this shit, what we need to do, how we need to do it, can we get it right? Let's vote for this person, let's vote for that person, let's pray to this God, let's pray to that God, let's hold hands and sing Kumbaya. I give up. Trying to figure out, I quit trying to fix it. Can't be fixed. I'm bracing for the impact. That's what I'm doing now. So I'm going to throw on my costume and I plan on winning the costume contest. I'm bracing for the impact. That's what I'm doing. How many days we got left, ladies and gentlemen? Because right now, the world as we know it will never be the same. Right now, we're going to look back and one day, these will be the good old days. You know how we talk about the good old days back in the 70s and when they thought that was bad? In the 80s, they thought that was bad. When the crack epidemic hit in the 90s, people thought that was bad. Now we looking back on that saying, them was the good old days. Because even though we had a crack epidemic, you can go to work and pay your bills. You can work one job and pay your rent and what have you. You can afford food. You can afford gas. As long as you went on crack. And even if you was on crack, they had money. They just was putting it in there. So now we can look back, even doing all that we done been through, and say, them was the good old days compared to now. And as bad as it is now, one day those who live will be able to say, look back on these times and say, these were the good old days. Imagine how much bad or how much worse life gonna be when you're gonna be able to look back on these times and say, these were the good old days. There's some, I don't know what y'all call millennials or whoever, the new folks, the 18, 19, 20-year-olds right now, who catching hell right now, along with us, the grown folks, who catching hell right now. There's gonna come a time when you 19 or 20 years old right now, farther on down the road, you 40 or 50, if we still be here, you'll be able to look back and say, these were the good old days. That's what I believe. That's what I predict. And that's what's gonna happen. It ain't never failed. Now, why do I say that? I'll tell you why. One of the reasons why. Get out and get a job. You're sorry. You're lazy. You're dependent on the government. You need to get off your ass and go to work. That's what we're saying about the millions of people who are about to be cut off from their food stamps and whatever else they get November the 1st. That's what people that ain't enlightened might say, including me at some point in time. I would have said the same thing, but now I ain't saying that. God been working with me. I've changed my tune when I say, get your ass to go to work. Yeah, you need to do that. Here's the problem. Work well. What if the millions of people decided no more welfare, no more stamps, I'm going to work? Where they gonna work at? Well, they can go to Walmart, they can go to Amazon, they can. Nope. Nope. No, they can't. That's why I'm so frustrated. Because I'm paying attention to stuff that the average person ain't paying attention to. And now I'm thinking to myself, what are we doing? How in the hell did we get here? As we, including myself at one time, tell these people to get off their sorry ass and get up and go to work. Stop depending on the government to take care of you. As we, including me, tell them people that, we, including me at one time, didn't think about where are they going to work. If all of them decided, hey, big boy, you right. Oh, you right. I do need to get up and go to work. I've had an epiphany. I no longer want to sit on my ass anymore and watch the stores. I want to go to work just like you, big boy. Now, big boy, tell me where I'm going to go work at. Dun, dun, dun. That's the big mystery. I don't fucking know. Do you? Hold on a minute.
Shifting from humans to hardware.
After years of building a 1.2 million in-person workforce, the company is betting on these robots and AI. Reports say Amazon plans to automate or eliminate up to 600,000 jobs by 2033, ranging from warehouse workers to delivery drivers. Is it just me, or are those robots so slow? Maybe they'll get faster, but
yeah, come on, get with the program.
Slow down the video or something. They say it's about efficiency and safety, not layoffs, and they claim it will create new tech-focused jobs. Amazon already has over 1 million robots working alongside people in its facilities, and that number is expected to grow.
All right, Walmart, meantime, reportedly making a policy change in their hiring process. Plans to pause job offers to foreign applicants who are required to have an H-1B visa to work in the U.S. President Trump recently announced companies that hire high-skilled workers on those visas must pay a $100,000 fee. Government data show that Walmart currently has more than 2,000 H-1B visa holders in its workforce. The Trump administration says the intent of the fee is to prevent companies from taking advantage of the program.
OpenAI says
go get a job at Amazon. But wait, Amazon is planning to eliminate 600,000 jobs by 2033. That's 8 years. And did you hear that they already have 1 million robots right now working next to humans? Right now. So now we telling these millions of people on welfare and whatever, go get a job. Well, if you got a job right now yourself, it ain't safe. At some point in time, a robot or a computer gonna take your job. And we're telling millions of people right now, to go get a job when you got a job and you finna lose your job. Trick or fucking treat is what I'm telling you. I'm gonna be going tomorrow. I don't care about this no more. Trick or treat. God damn it, this big boy, the jeans from YouTube. When you see me knocking at your door, you better have some good candy. When I say I give up, I don't care, I quit, that's what I mean. Trick or treat, fishing, celebrating whatever, listen to my Christmas music, blowing her back out occasionally. I done got to the point where I don't even want to blow backs out no more. Ain't that a bitch? Get up off your ass and go get a job, is what we tell them. But now we gotta tell them where to get up off their ass and go get a job at. Because now you got millions of people that's been trying to find a job that can't find one. But yet we telling them to go find one. And what a coincidence that all this stuff has happened at the same time. Government shutdown, no food stamps, no government assistance, no jobs, inflation. Can't afford to pay your bills if you got a job. If you got 2 jobs, if you got 3 jobs, if you're making 6 figures, you're making 80,000. You still catching hell too. All this shit coming around and happening at the same damn time. That's why I say trick or treat. I give up. I quit. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'll talk about it, we'll discuss it, we'll go over it, but when you ask me what the hell to do, I'm going to tell you, go trick or treat. Big Ward, what should we do about this? Go trick or treat. Try to enjoy as much of this life that you got left as you possibly can. We got plenty of time. We're going to have plenty of fights to fight. We got plenty of battles to battle, whether we want to do that or not. So in between battles, in between fights, I suggest you find something to try to enjoy yourself. I don't give a damn, just walk barefoot in the park in the grass. Can't let it all just be a battle. It can't all just be a fight, one battle after another. Can't just be that. Can't just be about just working all the goddamn time and still ain't got enough to pay my bills. It can't be all about just that. I refuse to let it be just that. Trick or treat, goddammit. I refuse to let it be just me taking my ass to work or not going to work, wanting to go to work but can't go to work, or can go to work but can't make enough to pay the bill. I ain't gonna let my life be just that. Now, if you want to know what I think you should do, you shouldn't do that either. And I hate to say it, but I will say it. Y'all know I will. I told you so. I'm going to say it again. I told you so. And the majority of y'all believe me. But there was some of y'all, and I ain't going to let you forget it. Because y'all came at me and you was very disrespectful. You played with me when I don't let people play with me. And you called me out my name, insulted. Told me I was crazy. I'm just trying to get views. Which I am trying to get views. That's what you ain't you trying to get views if you got a YouTube channel? Yes, I want people to watch me, but not at any cost. I'm not gonna get on here lying and pretending and playing with folks for a view. I'm not gonna do that. But how about everything that I said was gonna happen? I told you so. The shit happened. Back when we ain't seen none of this, I saw it. Just from one day riding through the port, I saw it. All this shit flashed in front of my face from one day riding through the port, and that bitch was empty when it was supposed to have been booming. And something hit me like a ton of bricks. Something ain't right with this picture. And then I kept watching, I kept observing. I noticed it kept going and kept going and kept going. And I ran my ass on the internet and told y'all what I saw. And I warned y'all about this to come. And I got criticized, I got ostracized, I got talked about, I got put down to the crazy ass dude. And folks, I done read comments on other pages where folks talking about, who is that doom and gloom guy? I forgot his name, that's all he do is talk negativity. I can't watch him and da da da. I don't know his name, but it's the doom and gloom guy. They were talking about me. How you like me now? Trick or treat. Hold on.
Quell Martin reporting there. About 180,000 Central Ohioans prepared to lose SNAP benefits right now. A Dollar General in downtown Columbus has boarded up its windows. Employees say it is meant to prevent looting if food benefits run out. This is what it looks like right now at that location there on South High Street. Employees told us the store will remain open.
Thanks for watching. For more.
The other day, I said I heard through the grapevine from an employee that works at Walmart. I said, Walmart planning on closing them damn doors and making you online shop because they've been hearing about all this, which y'all gonna run up in the stores and run out with baskets of food and looting and whatever, and they're not gonna take no loss like that. And Walmart came out and somebody, you lying, you just trying to scare the people. Walmart ain't saying nothing like that. Dollar General ain't trying to hide it. They don't give a damn whether you mad or not. Walmart plan on doing the same thing. They gonna probably wait till the day up. They already got their action plan in place, fool. They ain't telling you ahead of time. They watching. You think Walmart really gonna sit there and let y'all run y'all goofy ass over their store and take all their shit and they ain't got no action plan? They ain't telling you. They hear what I hear. They hear what you hear. Just like the lady told me, this they playing. They gonna be watching. They know what they look like. Hey, there's a mob of folks heading this way. The parking lot is filled up with folks looking like they up to something. Lock the doors. How long it take them to lock the doors? A minute. Said I was lying. Insulting. I tell you what you do. Run your ass up to Walmart with the rest of them, thinking you finna run in there and take all them folks shit out of there and watch what happens to you. And you gonna see, damn, Big Ward one line. We can't get in this bitch. They close, they pull the goddamn, they got some burglar shit. And if they don't, they ass in trouble. If you see what Family Dollar, Dollar General, whoever the hell it is, they already got the memo. They not finna F around and find out. So, the rest of these stores, they got what you call a contingency plan in place. They ain't gotta tell you. I'm telling you what somebody who worked there told me. They ain't gotta tell you, and you ain't gotta believe me. I'm telling you, just in case, go and do your grocery shopping now, if you got some money to grocery shop with, so you won't have to be caught up in the mix with all them goddamn folks trying to get your food at the same time, ordering online, don't know how to order online. Don't take my word for it. I'm calling me crazy again. So I can come back and say I told you so. Call me crazy. If these folks don't open up this goddamn government, when I was telling y'all to load up on you get your protection. When I told y'all to stock up 2 years ago, and you got the long dreadhead dude that be hating on DoorDash and other creators, I ain't gonna say his name, cause that's what he want me to do. He making videos about me talking about I'm crazy for telling y'all to stock up. Ain't nothing gonna happen. How in the hell you see all this shit going on in the world and you think ain't nothing gonna happen? The only thing is we just don't know when. But how in the hell you looking around here saying ain't nothing gonna happen, looking at all the goddamn evidence that something gonna happen? You saying ain't nothing gonna happen because you want to be Mr. Positive. You tired of all that negativity. So you're going to lie to people and say, ain't nothing going to happen when the writing is all over the wall. And neon green spray paint, the writing on the wall, something happened, and you ignored it. So when I was telling people, stock up, prepare, Big Wall, you've been saying this for a couple of years, there's going to be riots and chaos in the street. Where is that? Hold on a minute. If I'm going to find out, thought I was playing, thought I was just, okay, keep playing. If I'm able to come out here when this shit pop off, I'm going to tell you, I told you so. I'm going to do it then. I don't give a fuck. If blah, 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 in the background, I'm going to still be saying, told you so. I'm petty like that. Me and Trump got that in common. I'm petty.
Walmart warning that artificial intelligence is going to reshape the company's workforce, change literally every job in the world. Chief Business Correspondent Rebecca Jarvis here with that story. Hey, Rebecca.
Yeah, George Robin, this is jarring coming from the head of America's largest private employer. Walmart CEO says that this coming artificial intelligence revolution will affect every job on the planet and eliminate many in the process. Though Walmart does expect to keep the size of its global workforce steady over the next 3 years at just over 2 million employees, the nature of the jobs is going to change, according to the CEO. And you've probably had a taste of some of the change coming on the consumer side. You talk with AI chatbots online. You use AI search. You might not even realize this, but it's happening. And the changes are also happening behind the scenes as well. And Walmart is far from alone. The CEO of Ford recently predicted that AI would replace half of all white-collar workers in the U.S. According to a World Economic Forum survey of 1,000 large companies, AI is expected to create 170 million jobs across the globe over the next 5 years, offsetting an estimated 92 million jobs lost. We have already seen some of that data from earlier this year that suggested job listings for AI-specific roles more than doubled between 2023 to 2024. I see these headlines. I talk to companies every day. It is scary. It's nerve-wracking. Sure. But you can get ahead of this by starting to learn some of it yourself, becoming comfortable with at least ChatGPT and Google and all of these AI search engines.
Instead of running from it, run toward it.
You have to adopt it. And a lot of people are doing that too.
All right, Rebecca,
Thanks.
Thank you.
Pretty soon, the only job you will be able to get is if you know AI. Maybe it won't happen in my lifetime, who knows? But the fast that shit moving, yes it will. Now I'm a realist. I keep it real. Y'all know that, right? They say move towards AI. Don't run from it. In other words, change your career. Change your field. If all the jobs are going to be AI, you need to go get into AI. Technology, all that brainiac stuff. One problem. By nature, all human beings are not intellectually the same. Just like everybody ain't meant to go to college. Everybody ain't meant to go to trade school. Everybody ain't meant to go to military. Everybody ain't meant to be AI. To work AI, that's the only, if you can't work AI, you can't work. What kind of world they gonna be in? You know what they're gonna create? The beast. A world where everybody dependent, everybody, not just these people that's on welfare right now that's about to lose their SNAP benefits, but everybody gonna be dependent on the system. Because the system done fixed it where can't nobody support themselves. Nobody. You, me, nobody. Hard worker or not. If you're a hard worker with nowhere to work, what you gonna do? What can you do? You ain't got your own company, your own business. And even if you do got your own company, your own business, if it ain't revolved around AI, you going out of business. AI gonna take over everything. And common sense will say, why would they do that? What about the rest of the humans? What we gonna do if everything AI? Worship the beast. Depend on the beast for us. And we praise him, praise the beast. That's what we gonna do. Turn our backs on God. That's what that's all about. They wonder why we ain't got nowhere to work, nothing to do, no way to provide for yourself, can't grow your own food, can't work nowhere. If you ain't in AI, you're screwed. No job at Amazon. You telling these folks, get off your ass and go get a job. Ain't none. Pretty soon we ain't gonna be able to get off our ass and go get a job. Ain't none. Robots doing everything. What are the people supposed to do? What are the human beings supposed to do? Depend on the system. That's what they condition us for now. Everybody depend on the, what they call the government? Oh, no, they call it something else. Anyway, I forgot the name of it. This is a long video. Had a lot on my mind, ladies and gentlemen. To sum it all up, we screwed. How you like that for doom and gloom? And to you welfare folks, food stamp recipients, Section 8, all you sorry ass folks, get off y'all ass and go to work. Oh, I forgot, my bad. Ain't nowhere for your ass to work, sorry. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Jesus got it good. Bye.